All right, let's take a look at the first question here. So the first question says, um, what is the solution of the systems of equations? So we have negative x, we got negative x plus 4y equal 20, x plus 2y equal 4. So let's put them right here. So we have negative x plus 4y, and this is equal to 20. Also, we have x plus 2y, and this is equal to 4. All right, what we could do here is to eliminate the x. We could try to eliminate the x, and because I'm seeing the same value, negative 1 and 1, so we could eliminate the x easily by adding the two equations. So if I add negative x plus x and then 4y plus 2y, then I'm adding 20 plus 4. These x's will cancel. Negative x plus x is a 0, so I'm going to have 6y, which is equal to 24 here. By 6, I should say. So y is equal to 4. So when I look at my solutions, I already know that this is out and this is out because y must be 4. So it's either this or this that I'm looking for. So now I'm going to take this value for y, and I could substitute it in any one of my equations. I'm going to choose x plus 2y, and I'm going to substitute the value of y because y is equal to 4. So basically x plus 2y, but y is equal to 4, and this is equal to 4. So x plus 8 is equal to 4. We'll take 8 from both sides, so you could see that x is equal to negative 4. So in this case, I'm looking for x is equal to negative 4 and y is equal to positive 4. So my answer is C. So C is the answer for that. All right, let's take a look at the second question. We're looking at systems here. All right, so for the second question, I have, what is the solution of the following system of equations? All right, so here's what I have right here. So basically, I'm going to try to eliminate the x's. So if I'm going to eliminate the x, let me just call this equation 1, equation 2. I'm going to eliminate the x. So I'm going to focus on the coefficients. There's a 3 in equation 1 and a 4 in equation 2. So I'm going to interchange them. So I'm going to multiply equation 1 by 4 and equation 2 by 3. So let's carry out 4 times 3 is going to give me 12x. 4 times 5, that's going to give me 20y. And 4 times 5, again, this is 20. This is my equation 3. 3 times 4x is going to give me 12x. 3 times 9, that's going to give me 27y. 3 times 2, that's 6. So as you could see, I use 4 and 3 to multiply throughout. All right, let's take a look at what we have now. Right? So we do have positive 12x here. So we could actually subtract the equation. So if I subtract equation, say 3 from 4, right? So let's take a look. So basically, I'm going to have 12x minus 12x, positive 27y, and I'm taking 20y from that. 6 minus 20, and I'm going to simplify. 12x minus 12x is gone, but 27y minus 20y, we're going to be left with 7y. And 6 minus 20, that's negative 14. What we have is 7y equal negative 14. So let's divide both sides by 7. We're getting that y is equal to negative 2. So when I look at my solutions, this is off, this is off, and this is off. So guess what? I'm not even going to try to prove anything else because this is the only solution I have where y is negative 2. And there's no other solutions there. So F is the answer for that. But if you want to prove that the x is 5, I could do it, right? So let us say you're very uncomfortable with choosing that. Having that value for y, we could substitute it right here. So let's take a look. 3x plus 5y, but y is negative 2, and this should give us 5. 3x minus 10 is equal to 5. All right. So we're going to add 10 to both sides. So 3x is equal to 15. And if we divide by 3, as you can see, we end up getting x is 5. But we never need to go that far. Since the only -2 we have for the y value was at f. So we knew that it was f already. Let's take a look at question 3 here. For question 3, it reads, it says, the equation below approximate the population of New York and Florida, where y is the population in millions. Now, x is the number of years since 2005. Which is the best estimate, right, for the year? So best estimate, all right, for the year in which the population of New York and Florida will be equal. Now, when you take a look here, we're looking at New York's equations, we're looking at Florida. So basically, what's the context here? The context here is that I'm going to equate the ideas. What do I mean? I'm going to say 0.28x plus 7.8 is the same as 0.02x plus 19.3, because when they are equal, we got to equate this. So let us subtract 0.02x from both sides, collecting my like terms here. So when we do that, we're looking at 0.26. 0.26x, we have plus 17.8, and this is 0 over here, so we have 19.3. All right, so again, we're going to take a move. We're going to minus 17.8 from both sides. So we have 0.2x plus 17, my bad. This part becomes 0, so let us just get right into it. This is 1.5. So basically, 19.3 minus 17.8, that's look like 1.5. Yes, it is. So in order to find x, we're dividing both sides by 0.26. So 1.5 divided by 0.26, I'm getting that x is 5.7629, and it goes on. So basically, roughly, this is, say, 5.77. Now, what is x? Remember, the question says x is the years after 2005. So basically, we're saying 2005 plus 5.77. And this is roughly 2010.77. The question did say, what is the best estimate? As you could see, 2011 would have been the best estimate, because we're almost there. So that's the best estimate for it. 2011. Let's take a look at the fourth question. So the fourth question actually says here, it says, which graph represents the solution to the system of inequalities? Whenever you're dealing with your inequalities, the regions are very important. But one of the things we could do is to zoom in on where the y is. So I noticed that y is here and y is here, which is good. Now, if I know where my y is, all I have to do is to read the inequality, and my focus is on the y. Okay? And what do I mean? Because both of them says y is less than, both of these, right? So because y is less than, I'm looking for the shaded region below the two lines, because both lines are saying less than, both reading from where y is. So this is not the answer, because that's above the line. So again, both responses must be below the line for it to work. This can't work because one is below, one is above. I'm seeing the shading above this line, which is incorrect. For this one, this is good, but I'm seeing for this one, the shading is above the line, which is incorrect. Now, when I look at I, this is the solution because this shading is below both lines. And both lines were suggesting that um, both those inequalities were suggesting that y was less than. So we're expecting the shading to be below both lines. So that would have topped it off for that.